Good morning, future and fellow weirdos of the flock. How are you? Great. Did you take your medicine? Even greater. Awesome. Awesome. So come in, leave your shoes on. Stop. Hold on. Stop right here and grab some Keep Other People Alive juice. We still are on sugar packets, so try to only use 2 of them, please, so there is enough to go around. Here in a couple days, we'll go back to getting the bag of sugar shit, so it'll be all right. Also, there is a little bit of half and half left. Use that before we crack open the gallon of milk. Thank you. That, come in and have a seat. Have a seat anywhere. And let's go to chapter 17. But first, where we left off yesterday. Okay. There was a guy who broke the Sabbath, I guess, right? And everybody's like, this guy, he's bad guy, broke the Sabbath. This no good. So they threw him in jail. And then God told Moses, or Moses said God told him, we need to make an example. Kill this guy. Then no more break Sabbath. Kill this guy. Right? Okay. So they killed him. But it doesn't say that, remember the rule, if like a dead guy, you're out of bounds for like 7 days and then got to take a bath. It was a whole thing. But I'm wondering, when they do this, do they also have to do that rule? Or is this the way they skirt around that rule? They just say God told them to kill somebody and then they don't have to take a bath. That's some lazy ass shit. Anyway, then some dudes came. It was like 3 dudes and then 250 men with them. And they came to Moses and they said, we were fine. And then you brought us here. Like you were a nobody and now you think you're a somebody. It's like, who are you? Who do you think you are to rule over us? Right? And then Moses is like, okay, so check it out. You go do the incense thing with the little ball on a stick, right? And go to the front of your house. And then God will choose. And then God said, get the fuck away from those guys because I'm about to eat them. So everybody moved away from these dudes and God like swallowed them up. So God killed like 250 some odd of them. Well, he killed all the bad guys, like 250 men or something. Then the rest of the people came to Moses like, why'd you kill these guys? These are no good. You kill everything. You're a bad guy. And then God was like, these fucking people. These motherfuckers. These are, they're burning my skin. I'm gonna talk on fire. Right? Like, So, God unleashes a plague starting in the back. And it's moving its way forward. And then Moses is like, these guys are going to die. Don't kill these guys. Yeah, but why, Moses? Because they're mean to you. Anyway, Moses is like, Aaron, go do stuff. Make God happy. Do stuff. So Aaron went and did stuff. And then God was like, all right. And then Moses was like, thank God. I saved the people that hate me. And there were 14,700 besides the 250. So then that leaves us where we are today. So I am Nikki K the Great. This is my party pen. We have good time. So stick around, press the like button, and stick around. Stick around. We have good time. Yes, we do. We have a good time. And I swear, I promise you, there is a battle. I just don't know where it is. But we are getting there because how many how what it we just numbered this the other day. Okay, we're on 17 and there's 36. I don't know how many of that 21. Yeah, 21. Haha, good job. I don't know. So listen, I don't have any weed, but I do have cigarettes. If I give you 2 cigarettes, can I hit your bowl? I swear the weed man is on his way at some time. But there will be weed eventually. So, can I hit your bowl if I give you 2 cigarettes? All right, you're amazing. Thank you. All right. Hey, and I like that word magic you used, by the way. You said, you said, I I will give you 2 cigarettes to hit my bowl. And then I tried to hit it you again, and you were like, 2 more cigarettes. Hey, that was some clever shit. But I meant, 2 cigarettes to like smoke your bowl with you. But I got the word magic. That was clever. Thank you. Thank you for finally learning word magic. So now we are on the edge of 17. And the Lord spoke to Moses, and he told him, tell the vampires, take a rod according to the house of their father. Of all their princes among the house of their fathers, 12 rods. Write every man's name upon his rod. And you shall write Aaron's name on the rod of Levi, for 1 rod shall be for the head of their fathers. And you shall lay them up in the tabernacle of the congregation, so of the church, before the testimony, where I will meet with you. Okay, so God needs 12 sticks with a name on them. Got it. It shall come to pass that the man's rod who I choose will blossom, and I will make to cease from me the murmurings of the vampire where they murmur against you. Okay, wait a minute. Okay. Take a rod, all of the princes of the house of their father, 12 rods. Write every man's name upon his rod. And you shall write Aaron's name upon the rod of Levi, for 1 rod shall be for the head of their households. And you shall lay them up in the tabernacle, in the church, before the testimony where I will meet with you. And it shall come to pass, the man's rod who I choose will blossom, and I will make cease from me the murmurings of the vampires when they talk shit about you. I'm going to stop all this shit talking. God, have you met these people? Okay. I'm going to stop all this shit talking. Well, okay. And Moses told the vampires, and every one of their princes gave him a rod, for each prince one according to their father. Okay, we already know that. And the rod of Aaron was among their rods. And Moses laid up the rods before the Lord in the tabernacle of witness. And it came to pass that on that the next day Moses went into the tabernacle, and behold, the rod of Aaron was for the house of Levi. It was budded, and it brought forth buds, and bloomed blossoms, and yielded almonds. And Moses brought out all the rods from before the Lord unto all the vampires, and they look and took every man his rod. And the Lord said to Moses, bring Aaron's rod before me, to be kept for a token against the rebels. And you shall quiet, and you shall take away their murmurings from me, and they don't die. See, I'm doing this so these people quit fucking around so they don't have to find out. I really don't want to kill these motherfuckers, but I'm going to kill these motherfuckers. Man, I'm going to get them. So, tell them to shut the fuck up. Okay. So, Moses told them, and the vampires spoke to Moses, saying, behold, we die, we perish, we will all perish. Whoever come. Okay, hold on. So whoever brings anything near the church shall die. Shall we be consumed with dying? So they have ingrained PTSD. They're like, everything we die. We die, it's all die, we die. Get it? We all die. Got it. Well, we're going to have fun before we die. I'm just kidding. It doesn't say that, but it does say, are we supposed to be consumed with dying? Like everything we die. We die, we die, we perish, we die. Everything is we die. Oh my God. Okay. All right. Now we are going to pause right here. We're going to go check on our cats, water our plants, get a refill, go pee. We will be right back. All right. Chapter 18. Okay. And the Lord said to Aaron, you, your sons, and your father's house shall bear the iniquity of the sanctuary. You and your sons with you shall bear the iniquity of your priesthood, and your brethren also of the tribe of Levi, the tribe of your father. Bring them with you, that they may be joined unto you and minister unto you. But you and your sons with you shall minister before the tabernacle of witness. Okay, so is that the meeting house? I don't remember. And they shall keep the charge and the charge of all the church. Only they shall not come near any of the vessels of the sanctuary and the altar. Neither. Oh. So they can't come near the vessels of the church or the altar, lest you or them die. And they shall be joined unto you, and keep the charge of the church for all the service of the church. And a stranger shall not come unto you. And you shall keep the charge of the sanctuary, the charge of the altar, that there be no wrath of any upon you. Okay. That was my friend Brooke. Listen, she asked me, "Did you finish your video yet?" And I said, "No. I had to redo it because there was something in the back." And she said, "You didn't finish it because you're black?" And I said, "No, but that's what I'm going to tell everybody. Listen, I fucked up and I don't know where we're at because I'm black." What? Stupid. Anyway, okay, so this is God talking to Aaron, and he says, "You and your sons, your father's house, with you, shall bear the iniquity of the sanctuary, and you, your sons with you, bear the iniquity of your priesthood, and your brethren, also the tribe of Levi, the tribe of your father, bring with you, and they may be joined unto you and minister unto you. But you and your sons with you shall minister before the tabernacle of witness." Is that the meeting house? There's. Okay. "And they shall keep the charge, and the charge of all the tabernacle, only they cannot come, they shall not come near the vessels of the sanctuary and the altar, neither that they or you die, but they shall be joined unto you, and keep the charge of the tabernacle of the church for all the service of the church, and the stranger shall not come near you. And you shall keep the charge of the sanctuary, the charge of the altar, that there be no wrath any more upon the vampires. And behold, I have taken your brothers the Levites from among the vampires. To you they are given as a gift for the Lord, to do the service of the church. Therefore, you and your sons with you shall keep your priest's office for everything of the altar within the veil, and you shall serve. I have given your priest's office unto you as a service of gift, and the stranger that comes near shall be put to death." Everybody's gonna die. "And the Lord spoke to Aaron, Behold, I have also given you the charge of my heave offerings, of all the hallowed things of the children of the vampires. Unto you I have given them by reason of the anointing, and to your sons by an ordinance forever. Thus shall be yours. What? This shall be thine, mine, of the most holy things, reserved from the fire. Every oblation of theirs, every meat offering, every sin offering, every trespass offering of theirs, which they render unto me, shall be most holy for you and your sons." Okay, so they only get like the super offerings. So they eat super offerings. In the most holy place shall you eat it. Every male shall eat it. It shall be holy unto thee. And this is the heave offering of their gifts with all the wave offerings of the vampires. I have given them to you and your sons and to the strangers with you by statute forever. Everyone that is clean in your house shall eat of it. All the best of the oil, all the best of the wine, all of the wheat, the first fruits of them, they shall offer to the Lord. Them I have given you. And whatsoever is first ripe in the land, which they shall bring unto you, they shall bring unto the Lord, shall be thine. Everyone that is clean in your house shall eat of it. For everything devoted in Israel shall be yours. Everything that opens the matrix in all flesh. Yeah. Open the matrix. Okay. But this one, it says it's different. Hold on. Everything that opens the matrix in all flesh. See, it didn't say this last time it said this word. All that come from the womb, all that open the matrix. See, why is it two different things there? Right? One chapter it's womb, the next chapter it's matrix, but it doesn't say flesh. This one it says all that open the matrix of the flesh. Right in the land shall be. Okay. Everything that opens a matrix, which they bring to the Lord, whatever it be of men or beasts, shall be yours. Nevertheless, the firstborn of man you shall surely redeem, and the firstling of the unclean beast you shall redeem. So once you redeem it, that means you can eat it. So these people can eat bacon. Listen, I want to know why they think they can't. All you gotta do is break a donkey's neck or something. Okay. Okay. And those that are to, because the people can't eat it, only the priest can. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Ah, this ain't right. Yeah, this ain't right. And those that are to be redeemed from a month old, according to your estimation, for the money of 5 shekels. Oh my God, here we go. Here we go with more of the same rules. Listen. We already had this and they're changing it again. Look. Look. There's already rules for this from the beginning. And they're changing it again. What? What is that? What is it? What is it? What is it? Listen, there's already rules for this. But now you're giving money instead of food. It's like, it's too much food. Give him money. But now you got to pay instead of breaking a donkey's neck. And you can eat bacon. Well, only the priest can eat bacon. People can't eat bacon. They got to redeem the pig and then give it as an offering. So they're paying twice. This ain't right. It's not. It's not right. This is very wrong. Why are they changing the rules? They're changing it. They haven't even made it yet, and they're changing shit. They haven't even made it yet, and they're changing shit. But okay. 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 We're just gonna say, okay. Okay, so 5 shekels to redeem an unclean beast. But the firstling of a cow or sheep, a goat, don't redeem it. They are holy. You shall sprinkle their blood upon the altar and burn their fat for an offering made by fire for a sweet savor unto the Lord. And the flesh of them shall be yours, as a wave breast, as a right shoulder are. All heave offerings of the holy things which the children of Israel. Oh, this is why they're changing. Oh, right. God's talking to Aaron. God's telling Aaron. So Aaron's like, you're giving me the best of everything. Listen. Even your bacon. Listen, you got to break a donkey's neck. You got to pay 5 shekels. Then you got to offer it. Then I'm going to wave it. And then you're going to give it. It's going to be mine. The bacon. And then you're giving me money. Oh my God. Okay. All the wave offerings of the holy things which the vampires offer to the Lord, I have given to you and your sons, your daughters with thee, for a statute forever. It is a covenant of salt forever before the Lord unto thee and thy seed. And the Lord spoke to Aaron, you shall have no inheritance in their land, neither shall you have any part among them. I am your part and your inheritance among the vampires. And behold, I have given the children of Levi all the 10th in Israel for their inheritance, for their service which they serve, even the service of the church. Neither must the children of the vampires henceforth come near the church, lest they bear sin and die. Okay, so the regular people can't even go to church. So why then people go to church? Can't go to church during the week? Okay. But the Levites shall do the service of the church, and they shall bear their iniquity, and it shall be a statute forever throughout your generations, that among the vampires they have no inheritance. But the tithes of the vampires which they offer as a heave offering unto the Lord, I have given to the Levites. Therefore, I have said to them among the vampires, they have no inheritance. And the Lord spoke to Moses. Okay, so now he's talking to Moses, and he says, tell the Levites, when you take of the vampires the tithes which I have given you, then you offer up a heave offering of it to the Lord, even a 10th part of the tithe. And it is your heave offering. It shall be reckoned to you as though it were the corn of the threshing floor, and as fullness of the winepress. You shall offer a heave offering to the Lord of all your tithes which you receive, and you shall give thereof the Lord's heave offerings to Aaron the priest. All right, all the money you get, you still got to give some. Right? Yes. Yes. When you get money, you still have to give some. I failed at that. But nobody will take me to church. I found out where a church is, but nobody will take me. I got to give the church $7. I wish somebody would take me. But no, everybody's like, the God, don't give the money. It's like, I'm going to give the money. Somebody's got to take me. Okay. Out of all of your gifts, you shall offer every heave offering of the Lord of all the best, even the hallowed part of it. Therefore you shall say unto them, when you have heaved the best from it, then it shall be counted to the Levites as their increase of the threshing floor, and as the increase of the winepress. And you shall eat it in every place, you and your households for it. For it is your reward for your service in the church, and you shall bear no sin by reason of it, when you have heaved from it the best. Neither shall you pollute the holy things of the vampires, lest you die. Everybody's dying. Everybody dies. Listen, everybody's dying. So, tomorrow we're going to pick up on chapter 19. Okay. So, I was watching this thing yesterday. I don't remember the lady's name. Yates? Is it Yates? Anyway, it's the lady that killed all of her kids because some Bible thumping guy was telling her, your kids are going to bear sin because you sinned. Oh, you're sinning, your kids are going to die. That's not what, well, that is what the Bible says. But here later in the story, it changes. Listen, everything changes. So he's just pretty much only reading her numbers. So she killed her kids because he had her scared, thinking because if she sinned, her kids were going to go to hell. And if her kids misbehaved, they were going to hell. Why don't people read past all of that? Why doesn't anybody notice that it fucking changes every fucking chapter? Every chapter it's the same rule, just written new. And the little things are changed. Like, I know this was probably a while ago, but I just saw it yesterday. About the lady called Yates. Her last name is Yates. And she killed her 5 kids because some Bible guy told her they were going to hell. And he kept telling her that. I'm not telling you that. I'm not telling you that. Oh my God. Listen. These rules change. The next book. Why is he only focused on numbers? Why was he only telling her numbers? Why do Baptist Bible hustlers not tell the truth about what this Bible actually says? These rules change. They'll change. Listen, they change. Why doesn't anybody read this book? And I know, like, there's people in my life, because the same thing happened with Betty Page. Did you know that? She read the Bible and went insane. Yes, absolutely. A lot of people do. Listen, if I ever start going insane, you fucking let me know. You kind of let me know, because I don't know. So far, this book is really fucking hilarious. And, like, I want to know why people lie about it and drive these weak-minded people to do weak-minded people things. It's like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know about that. Does nobody read past numbers? Well, I could understand why they don't. Have you ever tried to, man, this book is fucked up. Writing no good. And I don't, I really feel bad for that Yates lady, because, listen, her husband gave her 5 kids in a small ass house. And their preacher obviously did not read past numbers, because she, with her postpartum psychosis, I get it. He probably doesn't know that, right? But he's only like, he keeps telling her, if your kids sin, if you sin, your kids are going to hell. If your kids sin, your grandkids are going to hell. Listen, listen, that shit changes. That shit changes. Because God eventually is like, these people suck. So then he sent Jesus. So, well, you know, and, and that changed the whole thing, right? So why would she even be worried about it? Why would he be preaching that? Listen, I feel some kind of way right now. Why would he be? I know, the Andrea Yates, that's her name, right? I know Andrea Yates. That is her name. And it drives me crazy that people still preach this stuff, and people will not pick up the Bible and read it themselves. There is no fire and brimstone anymore if you believe in Jesus. So, like, the Baptist church, you believe in Jesus, why would you be preaching fire and brimstone? Jesus was the reason that's not going to happen, right? See, the religion has it backwards. They teach all the bad things. These not right. It's not right. And I really feel bad for that lady. And yes, she didn't go to prison. She was actually found insane because that shit is insane. But I still feel really bad because that preacher did that to her. Probably not on purpose. It's probably what he totally believes, right? But why? If you believe in Jesus, then the Old Testament does not affect you any. Then you're like, why are you reading it? I'm reading it because it's fucking hilarious. And it's something people should know. Because obviously people don't know it if they're going around killing their kids because, God's like, you sin, your kids die. That changes. You sin, his kid died. He did it backwards. Listen, it changes. And why do people preach fire and brimstone if they believe in Jesus? Oh, because of what John said? John said that. A man exiled all by himself on an island. I think after they boiled him 3 times in oil. Don't quote me because I don't exactly know, but I'm pretty sure that's what happened to John. He was boiled in oil 3 times. And then they threw him on an island. Anyway. And I I don't know, but I really feel bad for that Yates lady. That guy did that to her. Might not have been on purpose, but I wonder if he feels bad. Like, oh, maybe I should quit telling new mothers that if they sin, their baby's gonna die. What the fuck? Listen. Why do people preach it? Whoa, why do people preach it? Listen, I don't know. I feel some kind of way about that. I feel so bad for that lady. That wasn't even her fault. There's no reason that she shouldn't be happy with her 5 fucking kids. I mean, that's a lot of fucking kids. They should have got a bigger house. So part of that is her husband's fault, too. Keeping her cooped up with those kids in that little ass house. Yeah, he's to blame for that, too. And then the doctor says, don't have kids with your wife. So the first thing he does is knock her up. And then they still have that preacher telling them, if you sin, your kids are going to die. Your kids are going to sin. If you sin, your kids are going to sin. Why do people say that? That's not true. There would be no point in Jesus if that was true. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't mean to take up all your time. But really, tell me what you think. Like, I don't think they should be teaching that kind of shit. And I think they should read past numbers. Baptist church people, read past numbers. And if there's a Jesus, there is no fire and brimstone, ass fucks.